willing to admit without any...
Okay, so Jared Kushner was in Israel today.
Really? He didn't call? He didn't text me?
Yeah,
How
he didn't.
insulting.
Yeah, we thought he'll have coffee with us, but he didn't come. So anyway, he came. He met with our prime minister, obviously. I have to say, you know, I was watching their meeting today, and Jared Kushner was looking at Benjamin Netanyahu when he was talking, and you could almost see that he's looking at him like in an awe kind of way.
Seriously?
Like he you know, not only respect, but in a way like he, you know,
appreciation.
Even more than that, like he looks up to him, like he admires him. You know, I think there is real love relations between the Trump administration and our administration.
You know, there is a 30-year gap of experience and, you know, working fields.
Yeah, but you know, let's be honest, Jared Kushner comes from a very rich family, respected family that has a lot of figures to idolize, and he has Trump to idolize. And still, I sensed this really, you know, really respect towards Benjamin Netanyahu. For me, it felt really good to feel, because, you know, if he looks at him like that, then obviously he looks at Israel like that. But, you know, I just want to say one thing about it. There's a lot of right-wing people now in Israel that are saying, we don't know what Jared Kushner are trying to promote. There's never going to be peace.
Could it be that Jared Kushner is only interested in promoting Jared Kushner?
No, you know what? I don't think so.
So let me ask you another question. To your opinion, who is the true friend of Israel in the White House? Is it Trump, who is, let's say, visibly unstable and who knows what goes on for his brain?
I don't agree when you say those things about Trump. I don't want people to think that I agree when he says that about Trump.
Seriously? Trump is a solid person? With a solid...
Yeah, well, Trump is the most real, unfake, serious person about what he says that has ever been in America that I have known. And let me tell you what I mean when I say that.
This hurts my side, dear.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
so let me tell you what I mean when I say that.
Okay.
Obviously, he says what he wants, and he doesn't, you know, maybe he does consider it. But when I say real, I say linked into the public. I say in contact with his people. I say not scared to say whatever is on his mind, whatever he feels, whatever he believes in, and he will go after it. I don't think, you know, we know politicians for years and years and years, and they're all fake. And they're all like about what's going to sound right, what's going to look right, what's going to, you know, make us look better. Well, Trump is not like that. Trump is going on with his truth, and he says, you know what, all of you people, that is who I am. And if you have a problem with that, go and eat some cashews.
How would you react, and I'm quoting from the newspaper right now, how would you react to this thing that the criticism against Trump, the first of them about many others, James Colper, the former head of intelligence in the Obama administration, and you would of course respond and saying, yeah, that's Obama, he's saying, the last speech by Trump was terrifying and scary. Trump, and I quote, is a serious and real threat to the national security of the U.S. Nothing might hold him should he get angry and like throw missiles on North Korea.
In Israel, we have...
Again, this is not a politician in Israel saying, this is a former politician, I would like to believe, a capable person who reached his position, I don't know, not by being with beautiful eyes, but doing the right stuff. And he's telling this on the present. And you know, on my behalf, I do agree with you that Trump is the most real president, but on my behalf also, he's a bully.
On who?
He's a bully. Against everybody who doesn't fit his eyes or his perspective.
Oh my God, that's
seriously,
nonsense.
I never heard a president who's complaining, intimidating, and that's true.
Who did he intimidate? Who?
Everybody.
The people that he thinks
good people on both.
No, he doesn't intimidate anyone.
He doesn't intimidate?
No. Listen to me. Trump is a businessman, okay? He's a serious man. He gets what he wants. He sees goals.
Excuse me, he's what?
He goes a businessman.
Do you remember Steve Jobs acting like this? Do you remember Bill Gates acting like this?
Steve Jobs didn't have what it takes to run for presidency. Trump did, and millions voted him. And
seriously,
darling,
that's the comparison.
There's a reason they did. You guys can say all you want, but you know what?
He's a failed businessman.
Let me tell you something, Kobi.
Although he made an impressive comeback.
For the public who watches us, we have a phrase in Hebrew that's called sinat chinam. It says free hatred free hatred for nothing. You hate and hate in order to hate. And this is what the people are saying when they talk about Trump. We just need to hate him. Because why? Because we must hate him. Because he can't succeed. So we need to say bad things about him. Kobi, listen. He is the person who was voted in by the public. He's the person they believe in. He represents what the people are feeling inside, and he represents it in the most unpolitically,
unfake way.
to
say that the people who voted him, what they feel on the inside.
Oh, you have a problem now with the people who voted? You have a problem with millions of people?
I don't have a problem with millions of people voting him. I have a problem that some, and I'm saying again, some of the people that voted him and he supports them are a little bit white supremacy.
Oh my God, we're going to that again.
Oh wait.
That's
Look at what he's
news.
saying. This is a quote by your favorite president. My reaction to the events in Charlottesville were flawless. Seriously?
They were.
Flawless?
Newsflash, Kobi, they were flawless. You know why?
Really?
Yes,
there are good people on both sides?
There are good people on both sides.
And what about the other people, the bad people on both sides?
But he wasn't talking about them, right? So why mention
That's the problem. He didn't talk about them. It took him 2 days to react.
Listen.
Oh, come on. We're not ever going to agree on that point.
I'm just going to end this with a sentence, and you're going to react, and we're going on to the next topic. I want to say this thing. If Trump would have said, fascists are bad and Nazis were bad, and said nothing about the other side, you would have said, why did he only condemn them? Why doesn't he condemn the other side? If he doesn't condemn both sides, then he's bad. If he condemns both sides, then he's bad. What do you want from him? Everything he does is not good enough for you people.
Everything
he says.
I'm sorry to say, he's not my president. I don't care about it.
Is not
he's not my president.
And you know
everything he says is negative on my behalf. Listen.
Because you guys are lefties.
Who is this guy's thing that you're talking about?
You're a lefty.
Really?
Yes.
Did we ever mention my political agenda? Sorry, you're so wrong.
So I'm
sorry to say.
You're right wing?
Yes.
You're right. Okay.
I'm right wing. I'm sorry to say. Flash news again.
Well,
I'm right wing.
Well, I have a
problem. I have a problem with his. Let's say, you know what? It's not that important. But let's say he is the president with the less lack of style and diplomacy and everything. But I have a problem. And you know what? I cheered for him on the day that he was voted. I was.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hey, I'm right wing. Remember that?
No, I don't think you are though.
I have a problem.
Right-wing.
Oh, come on. I have a problem. When the head of the Republican majority in the Senate, Mitch McConnell, and again I'm quoting, says, start of the quote, I find it hard to believe that Trump will be able to save his presidency after the last events in Charlottesville.
Who cares? Who cares what he
The
said?
American people cares.
No, they don't. Because the Americans who voted for him don't care what this guy said. No one should care what this guy says because this guy is not relevant. He's not the president. He's not a part of the
You are totally ignoring a fact that you do not like.
He has no ability to change decisions. Trump does. And people like what Trump says. And people keep on cheering on him. And whoever talks against him is the fake news channel like CNN and MSNBC.
Sorry. You think that he has the stable personality to perform as a functioning?
I wish the majority of the public in Israel and at all would have half of his success, of his mind, of his charisma, and of his stability in life. You are all
Which stability?
Haters.
I am not a hater. I'm stating a personal fact.
You people are haters.
Sorry, the guy went bankrupt for Chapter 11 for 3 times. I don't hate him. I cheered for him.
You are jealous. You people,
what?
everyone who talks against Donald J. Trump are jealous. You cannot accept the fact that there it is.
You people, are you that mesmerized by his what?
Not mesmerized.
You are mesmerized.
My
God.
My jealousy and my hating towards like someone who is successful and honest and real and speak up like, I'm not an American and I feel to speak up in my name. But you choose
Who is this you guy that you keep on talking about? Is it me in person?
You in person.
Yeah, why?
You Kobi Appelbaum. The reason that you don't like Donald Trump is because
he's crazy. On my behalf, he's not stable to function as an American president. I'm sorry to say.
So you know what? I'll tell you.
But that's my own personal opinion, of course.
Of course.
I'm sorry to say. On my behalf.
All I can wish you, and we have to
that what I would have is kind of hair or something.
No, that you'll have even a quarter. You'd call him crazy. Even a quarter of his craziness. Because if you have even a percentage of a craziness, you'll succeed in life. you'll succeed in your
I
life.
am sorry, I have other terminology for the term of success.
Well,
I'm sorry.
my terminology
What?
is Donald
A
J. Trump.
successful
And you know
businessman?
what? And you know what? My terminology is Donald J. Trump, and I'm damn proud about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I vote
Damn
for
proud
you. No,
about
it's okay. It's your. You know what? I did more appreciate him on his TV show, The Intern, or whatever it was called, and I even have high appreciation for him as a businessman. But the properties that make a civilian becoming the #1 civilian in the States, an American president, tolerance,
Oh
patience.
my God.
Why? Oh my God.
Oh my God. You have
Why?
these keywords of like someone brainwashed you, took you aside.
Nobody brainwashed me.
These are
I'm
the
sorry
words,
to say.
These are the words you must say in order to pin Trump as like crazy. You need to say he's intolerant. You need to say he's against other races.
But
You need to say he's a
nobody's
racist. And
cheering for him.
open-
Listen, I'm giving you quote after quote
what is that?
of
What is
people.
that? Okay, guys, let me show you.
It's a
This
newspaper.
This is the Yediot Achronot. This is the most lefty newspaper in Israel.
No, you're
This
talking
is-
about
no,
Haaretz.
No, okay.
Okay. Now
one
we are
before.
changing.
One
Okay.
before.
One
We have a
before.
radical left,
Oh, come on.
Radical left, and this is left. This is this is like watching.
I'm
CNN,
going to
right?
a different paper,
So if
okay?
you see
A different
CNN,
right-wing paper. Okay.
Let me just say it. If you see CNN and you think you're like watching, fake news about Trump, so this is the same thing. This is where he reads from. But we have to move on.
No. I will give you another paper,
No.
a right-wing paper.
will not see
I'm
something.
just specific. Okay, let me read.
Kobi,
This
we
is,
have
of course.
to move along to the next
Why,
topic.
you're afraid
We
I'll
have-
find a headline now?
No. You know what? No one really cares what they say about Trump here, as long as they like Trump.
Of course,
over there.
because we ignore what we do not want to read or hear. If the people next to
ignore?
him, listen, if the people in the Republican Party fear for his position, this gives me a very big red flag saying there might be, just saying, might be a problem with this president. Listen, I voted him for I really thought that he would kick ass. Seriously, I swear by God, I hope that he would be
will.
a John Wayne.
He is, and he will. You know why?
When? After the
What do you
atomic
want?
dispute?
Does he
When?
work for you or something?
Yes,
He
if
thinks-
I'm
no,
an
he doesn't.
American civilian,
He-
he needs to give me some credit.
Well,
Show me what you're doing.
he-
What has he done so far?
He is in
What?
He is in office for 6 months. I don't
And?
remember you demanding from Hussein Obama the same demands you make out of Trump.
And you
I
know
really
why?
don't.
Because when Hussein Barack Obama was elected, I had no expectation from this person. No expectations.
I get it now.
And no, why do you get? Because this person who was supposed to be a kick-ass John Wayne president
You know what?
is falling in each and
not.
every stair across his path.
He's
in the middle of a minefield and he's bombing each and every one of the minefields in this field. I'm sorry to say, I can't see him. You know what?
You know what? Those
I don't know
talk-
a thing.
This kind of talk is the kind of talk of people that want to impeach Donald
No,
Trump.
I don't want impeach. I
But
just
he will
want
not
him
be
to
impeached.
improve his act. That's all I want of him. To improve his
He's
act.
doing the best that he can under
Not good,
stabbing
I'm sorry.
Republicans
Not good enough, my
and,
dear.
and
Not good enough.
undermining Democrats. But let's move along. We have to.
Okay.
Okay.
We talked
The
about
rally-
here and about there.
we
Let's talk
talked about Trump, but-
anti-Semitism.
Yeah.